if he has the chance, he will get rid of abortion in this country. He made it pretty clear he's a pro-lifer, and that means something to him. It's not just a term of art. He wants to get rid of abortion, ban it. Joe Biden said although he's against it morally in his church, he accepts his church's teaching authority in moral terms. He doesn't believe it should be imposed, that rule should be imposed on all Americans, which is the first kind. Where are you on that issue? Are you with Biden, or are you with Ryan?
I think that Paul Ryan laid out where he was tonight, as we discussed earlier today. You know, Paul said he is pro-life, and indeed he is. And
what does
he
that
said
mean?
the Romney. He said, well, I'm trying to explain. He said that the Romney-Ryan administration would support that we preserve life with the exception of rape, incest, and life of the mother.
What does that mean?
I think he was pretty clear and explicit. I think he was.
What does it mean to you? Answer the question. No, I'm asking you a question. What does it mean to say you're pro-life in effect? Should a person out there believe if Romney and Ryan are elected that they would outlaw abortion except in the cases of rape, incest, and the life of the mother? Should they believe they'll try to do it or not? Yes or no?
Well, I know that what you want to do is to try to make this a huge issue because the Democrat ticket is losing the support. I'm trying to explain it. Well, I'm trying to give you my answer. Paul Ryan tonight said that he would support life with the exceptions of rape, incest, and life of the mother. Now, he did not lay out anything any further than that. So that is the answer that you have. That's the answer that I'm prepared to give and that I am going to give you.
Well, I see you're saying you're couching your answer with what you'd like to give me politically, but isn't it a fair question if you're a young woman and they are in play politically here because they have moved towards Romney last week and they may move back after what they heard tonight? Should you tell them now, honestly, what that means to them or not tell them?
I think that Paul Ryan laid out their position on this issue tonight. Now, I will also tell you that talking to women, independent women across this country, the number one thing that they talk about are jobs and the economy. They are incredibly concerned, especially young women, about having 50% of their friends who are either unemployed or underemployed. They've gone to college, they cannot get a job, and they're so frustrated, so incredibly frustrated with this economy. And that is the number one issue with women. I talk to moms all the time. What they talk about is that their children, their college students, cannot get jobs. They can't get summer work. Okay?
It seems to me there's a large trunk now of official secrets in the Ryan Romney campaign. One secret is he won't give away his tax returns. And tonight we saw again he won't tell us what deductions he's going to use to finance his $5 trillion tax cut largely for the rich. And now you're telling me it's not in his interest to tell us actually how he will ban abortion. How big a trunk are you going to need by election night to keep all these secrets? Shouldn't the people have answers to these questions?
I would disagree with you. I would disagree with you. I think that you got a great framework for how you lower taxes so that individuals are paying less, sending less to the federal government. I think the concern of the American people right now are the secrets that are held in this Obama administration. What happened in Benghazi? What happened with Fast and Furious? What happened with Solyndra? Why was there all of a sudden a different analysis for the jobs numbers last week? Those are, why has there been such a lack of transparency that so many people talk about this administration as being not the most transparent, but the least transparent in our history? I think that those are some of the things that people are...
Statistics. You're now on that list now. You're joining the Jack Welch cotillion here. You questioned the BLS report last Friday, despite the numbers that came out today.
When you're counting part-time jobs, I think you do have to question it just a little bit, Chris. I certainly do. I know that lots of people that...
Go ahead. I'm sorry, can you hear me?
I know lots... Yes, I can hear you. I know plenty of employers and business owners who thought that these were curious statistics that came out, but the point remains
you're playing
that
games here.
Obama had said, no, the point remains that President Obama had said, if you passed his stimulus, and he got the votes for it, he spent $1 trillion, and that by this point in time, that the unemployment numbers would be down to 5.6%, and indeed they're not.
Okay, I just have to ask you one last question. What was the shift in the unemployment rate announced last Friday? What did it go from to what did it go to?
You had it go down to 7.8%, and that is the first time. We had 43 months. It was 8.1. It was a 3-point swing in the unemployment numbers, and that was the first time in 43 months. This would have been the 44th month in a row.
Okay, you're going to take over.
Above 8%.
It's good.
I think you're joining a crazy crew of people there with Donald Trump who calls it monkeying around with the numbers.
Well,
I hope you don't use that phrase. Anyway, thank you, Rachel.
Thank you very much.
No, hold on.
Thank you, Rachel.
For joining us. Thank you. It is, I will just say, it is not a sign of strength to come for the Republican side to come out after the debate and say, listen, the unemployment number is rigged. I have to say, I realize that the Republicans have decided.